Well, good morning, it's me again. Now today's little project, I've got Charlie here from, who are you from, Charlie?
Danny Beashore Tyre Service.
And you are something to do with Danny?
Yeah, I'm Danny's son.
Well done. Now you're local to Kent, aren't you?
Yep, yeah, we're based in Maidstone, but we cover the whole of Kent.
Okay. And you're all mobile?
Yeah.
So if a tractor or any lorry or anything wants to work?
Yeah, everything, yeah, car, van, lorries, anything agricultural. Our main sort of focus is agricultural.
Okay, and you come out the site, don't matter where it is?
Yeah, so we've got 4 of these on the road and a big Mercedes Sprinter van as well, and cover everything.
Okay, and you do any size tyres, from the really big ones?
From a wheelbarrow to a combine.
Fantastic. And now, when you say combine, some of these combines have now got these tracks on them, haven't they?
Yeah, that's anything we don't get involved with.
You don't get involved in the tracks? Okay.
No, anything tyre-wise, but we don't get into the track side of it.
Okay, and where you're based?
So me and Danny live sort of like around sort of Westmoreland area, but we've got vans dotted around. So we've got vans in Sittingbourne and all dotted all around Kent. Okay.
And you've got a website they can get hold of you?
Yeah, beachshoretires.co.uk.
And what we'll do, we'll take a picture of it anyway, your van, before you go. And yeah, let's get on with this video before we get on. And Danny's going to do his big work for me, and might offer me a little bit of discount. You never know, you know. As it's on camera. Let's keep it between me and you, obviously. Anyway, so let's get on with this video. Cheers for that. Right, sorry, I'm going to interrupt the video here now and do it at the beginning of the video, because I know most of you watch the beginning, you don't carry on to the end. What I want to do though, I want to go live and talk to my subscribers and have a conversation, you know, talk about their likes, dislikes, about the channel, perhaps about me even, or about tractors or farming or anything that's on your mind, and get this conversation being done. And also what I want to try and do is post a link so people can join me on it, and because they've probably got more information and knowledge than I've ever got in my head, so you know they can answer questions. So if you're up for that sort of thing, I'll drop my email in the description down below, and just email me your private email to me saying that you'd be interested in doing something like that, and your contact details and your email address and that sort of thing, and I'll get back to you. And perhaps when we decide to do this live session, I can bring you on, and it just make it so much nicer to bring everyone as a family together and talk about their likes about tractors and farming and ploughing and that sort of thing, and the countryside in general. Anyway, I'll let you get back to the video now, just a little quick one. And one more thing, obviously evening time's the best. What's the best time for you guys? Was it Monday evening or Friday evening, or even a weekend perhaps? That might be better. But anyway, let us know in the comments what you fancy doing, or when you want this live stream to go on. And as I say, contact me if you want to be part of it. Appreciate it. Let's get back to the video now. Cheers. Now, I know there's going to be questions, why didn't I paint the rim and all that sort of thing? But the answer I'm going to give you, I couldn't get the paint in time, and Danny and Charlie had to come and do the job.
That means I've got to be extra careful.
Yeah. Oh, look. Easy peasy. New tyres, new inner tubes. The tractor won't know what's happening. As you know, a few of you, I don't do sparkling new tractors. I like them in their working clothes. Shows all the history of the tractor. Now, but when you have to replace parts, like bodywork, wheels, because the centres are all rotted out on these, the rims are all rotted out on them. Now, obviously, I will paint them, just to show that it's new. But like I've said in the past, I don't like all these painted, just come out the show, better than just come out the showroom tractors anyway. Now tell us about the tyres, what you're fitting here, Charlie.
So the ones we're fitting are lines. We mainly deal with sort of 3 different brands. MRL, which is sort of like a budget brand, then Alliance and BKT. They're sort of like
top of the range for BK.
Yeah.
Now I could have chose them, but for the work my tractor's going to do, it's going to be tailored to the ploughing action and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So it's not going to get a lot of road work anyway. And I'm a tight old bugger, you know. And I've decided to go the mid-range ones.
Yeah, so the mid-range ones are the Alliance. There's not a massive amount of difference between the sort of Alliance and the BKT. It all just sort of, it's something like this, it doesn't really make a lot of difference.
No.
More just like the bigger tractor stuff, you see the benefit of them.
Yeah, so if you're sort of like doing a lot of road work.
Yeah. Well, I'm going back down here now, so you want to move it again.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, so if you're doing, as you said, if you're doing a lot of road work,
yeah,
you really want a good tyre on, don't you? For longevity, really.
Yeah, the thing with BKT, I think I'll put it right, but they own about 7% of the world tyre market now, and that's more than Michelin.
Oh, okay.
So they become such a massive brand. Well, new tyres now, John Deere's and stuff, they're coming with BKTs on with new instead of Michelin. So that sort of says something in itself.
Yeah, I mean, Michelin used to be the king of tyres, didn't they, really?
Yeah, of course they are, yeah. Don't get me wrong, a Michelin may last a bit longer, but you're going to be paying
top dollar
40% more.
Really?
But you're not going to be getting the 40% more extra wear out of it.
No.
So it's sort of what you sort of value the most.
Yeah. Like I say, my work's only going to be 3 or 4 ploughing matches a year, and the occasional batch road run on me, having a little ride out of an evening time. So I think these tyres will be ideal.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Now the sizes we've got on here are 11.2s, 28s. Now obviously because of the ploughing matches, I've tried to go for the narrowest tyres I can get hold of.
Yep.
For this wheel. Now they don't make a 10 no more, do they?
No. Yeah, you can get hold of them, but you'll be paying sort of through the roof for them, and it's just not worth the extra sort of hassle to try and get hold of them.
Yeah. But they're a fairly narrow tyre on them. I mean, I've had 13s on the ones I normally plough with, and they're too wide.
Yeah.
You know? God, you make that look so easy. I struggle with all that stuff.
I'm being careful, usually I've been done by.
And sort of what pressure you're going to put into it to start to inflate it?
Yeah, but because you're not doing anything. If you had like a forklift on the back or something and you're doing carrying weight,
yeah, you
could go up to sort of 30 psi. But as you're just using it for general use, around about 24 psi is more than enough.
Perfect. Now, how long's Danny been doing this for then, Charlie?
So he's been going for 2023, so it's 33 years now.
Really?
He started tyre fitting slightly before that, for a sort of a different company doing truck stuff.
Yeah.
But then he started doing the agricultural stuff and sort of just carry on growing since then, really.
Oh, right, fantastic. Now, obviously you squeezed me in a day, now you're very busy.
Yeah.
Oh, no noise, no compressor.
I got a pump up.
Sorry?
Got a pump up here?
Yeah, please, inflate it. I mean, I can put my one on for you.
No, that's why I didn't want to make too much noise.
That's alright. Will the compressor start up or?
I'll do that in a minute. If I put a bit enough in there, we can do it.
Well, so I've got my compressor if you want to.
Oh yeah, no, mine. I'll use mine. I was more thinking.
Now, obviously, I've heard these pop before. Do they need more pressure just to inflate and to put the rings on, do they?
No, so you can see that it's coming on now. Once they get up to, they're not like a car tyre where they sort of pop on. Some tractor tyres do, But like with cross-ply tyres like this, they're a bit softer, so they sort of go up on their own.
Okay. Now on a big tractor, you obviously leave the wheel on the tractor, do you?
Yeah.
And is it obviously that's a lot easier? And
yeah, it's just the weight of the wheel itself is harder. When the wheel's bolted to a tractor, you're sort of the weight of the tractor tyre sort of helps you fit it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because they're not light, are they? No. Now, from say, if you had a big tractor, now, do you have 2 or 3 of you come out on the job, or do you use a full truck on the...
Not really. Most of it's all done by one person on their own. If it's a massive tractor, we've got like combine tyre. If we can get a couple of us there to do it, then we will. Yeah. But often it's just one of us in our vans. But we can get most size tractors tyres on the back of the van there. If not, we've got trailers we take.
And have you got one of them presses on a trailer or something you can
No.
No?
Yeah, we can do it by hand.
Even them big lorries jobbing?
Yeah. Yeah, like, well, we don't do it, so like the like big earth mover stuff, we don't do a massive amount of that sort of stuff, so what we do, we just do it by hand, but that usually works more than enough.
Yeah.
Right, that's the first one.
First one. Let me hand you your coffee, mate.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to swear at me. Now, unfortunately, I make coffee the way I like it, so you have to put up a bit, I'm afraid.
Right.
How's that for you?
Yeah, it's lovely.
It's a kind of certain wine at the same time. Well, that didn't take very long, did it? 5 minutes and it was done. Oh, that's better. Now, because these are new rims anyway, they're going on nicely anyway, aren't they? So.
Yeah, usually the hardest part is getting the tyres off, but when they're like this, they're nice and easy, but when you get one which is all rusty and everything, like, it pinches on a bit more.
I must say, I had the 2 front ones in the tube repaired on the other day, and they cost a fortune because the rims are rusty and the bloke didn't want to rub them all down, I think.
Yeah.
What I should have done was just wait for you to come along and you'd done a better job probably, but there you go, that's another story for another day. Yeah, that's something I see you just check there.
Yeah, make sure one's going one way, one's going the other way.
That's the kiddie.
The way I do is, I look at the valve, I know that one's going clockwise.
Yeah.
No, sorry, anti-clockwise, so I know I've got to fake this one down clockwise.
Perfect.
But no matter how many times I do it, I'll still do it wrong every now and then.
Yeah, that's all right. Now, when I met Danny before at a ploughing match, he was a bit bigger. Now, I'm going to...
Charlie.
Yeah, sorry?
Charlie.
Charlie. Sorry. You was a bit bigger, weren't you, Charlie? Now,
yeah.
Now, Charlie's getting married next year, I believe. Is it next year or this year?
Yeah, next July.
Next July. So, I think his future wife has made him lose a bit of weight.
Yeah.
Now, he's lost 4 stone, which is an amazing thing. But I think I found the 4 stone that he lost, really. But, amazing. And he told me it was easy.
Yeah. It just with working on the road, as anyone does, when you're a tractor driver, there's not many options to stop and eat healthy.
No.
So I sort of try to make an effort to bring a healthy lunch or...
Bring that along with you.
Yeah, and that sort of makes a world of difference.
Yeah. I'm amazed because, you know, when I saw your face was... I'm sorry, I'm doing this on camera. You know, you've lost some... Even your shirt don't fit you now.
Oh yeah, no, that's the problem. I've got no clothes that fit me.
No. Yeah, your wardrobe prices goes up.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm sorry, I won't embarrass you anymore,
No,
Charlie.
of course not.
She must be something special, that's all I can say, to give up eating. Right. What about booze? You still drink?
I don't drink a lot, especially this sort of time of year. So any time between sort of end of June to the end of September, I don't drink at all, purely for the call-outs.
Ah.
So obviously I could be called out any time during the night.
That's a good point. Now, you said about that. Now, I didn't realise you're 24-hour day people, weren't you?
Yeah, so especially like say in August when the combines are going, I'll start my normal day will start about 5 o'clock in the morning, and sometimes I don't finish till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Really?
A lot of the time, the combines move fields at night, and obviously gate posts I don't always see. So
yeah. Now obviously farming's that way now, isn't it? You've got to work 24 hours because cost of diesel and contractors and one thing and another. You know, it's all costing money, and farmers on a tight squeeze at the moment. But having guys like you sort of backing them up is always a good option, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what do you do? A call-out system, do you and your farmer?
Yeah. So the other fitters, they don't tend to do any sort of out of hours. Me and Danny first, we do it ourselves.
Yeah.
So when someone calls up, if they're nearer to Danny, he'll go and do it, or if it's nearer to me, I'll go and do it, or if one of us is already out, then we'll carry on working sort of through the night.
Now, for argument's sake, you're on one of them call-outs, you haven't got the tyre for it.
Yeah.
Could you do a repair or something like that?
Yeah, so 9 times out of 10, there's always something we can do, whether it's just bodge it up or put a tube in it, just so...
to get them back to the...
As long as we can get them somewhere safe or off the road or something, which we can always do.
Yeah.
Failing that, we do keep a lot of stock in anyway.
Yeah.
Or even if we haven't got something exactly near, we've got a load of second-hand stuff can get out of the truck.
That's a good point. You mentioned there second-hand stuff, because that's going to help you out. It'll help the farmer out, or the lorry driver or whatever out, until you can get the proper tyre in, can't you?
Yeah.
Now, do you charge a call-out fee, or is it a standard charge?
So our standard normal charge during the normal daytime is the normal set price. Then in the evenings, I say evening, it's only if it's really late, sort of any time after sort of 8, 9 o'clock, and they're desperate. Then there's sort of out of hours call out, but and Sundays. But some Sundays we'll work at normal hours and just charge farm a normal call out, just because if we've got so much work on and we're like sort of catching up with it, we don't always feel it's right to charge them out of hours when we're out working anyway.
Yeah, okay. Now, your future wife or partner, or what we're allowed to call them these days.
Yeah.
Give her a little shout out to her. What's her name? We're embarrassed her, shall we?
Yeah, that's Lauren Brady. She's got her own business, Hauling Hounds. She has a dog grooming salon.
Oh, okay.
I'll give that a little shout out as well.
Yeah, give that a shout out. Good man. And so, where's she based then?
Pardon?
Where is she based?
So we live sort of up in near basically like Snodland area.
Yeah, Snodland.
So she's got a dog grooming salon with her and her friend Lexi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's going really well.
What's the name of that company again?
Hauling Hounds.
Hauling Hands. And I'll put a link to perhaps a website or telephone number in the description, if that's all right.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
It all helps, doesn't it, Dan? Charlie. I keep calling you Dan.
Don't worry, I get called Danny 3-4 times a day. Most of the time I just go along with it.
Now, I met Danny, as I say, on a ploughing match. Now, his father ran away from me quite a few times, and I thought he was going to hit me at one stage because he didn't want to talk on camera. But some people don't, and I appreciate it. But Charlie, straight up, come along to me, and we had a good old chat. And that's why I rather come to these people, come to these people and ask for their services. And he's done me proud today. I've got to thank him very much for all his work he's doing for me. And literally, at the drop of the hat, I said to him, can you get some tyres for me? Charlie said, yeah, no problem. And when can you do it? He said, well, I've got a free bit on this Wednesday. And he's here.
Yep.
No messing. And that's how we like to run a business, isn't it?
Yeah, so like these tyres, for instance, I had these in stock.
Yeah.
So I didn't, we don't...
Oh, even cheaper if they're in stock then.
Yeah.
I jest.
But stuff like this, because say massive Ferguson 135s, they all run this size.
Yeah.
And even today, that's probably the most common tractor I do work on.
Oh, right.
So obviously every fruit farm's got 135s.
Yeah.
So obviously a lot of
see the 135 so many farmers still keep them because they're a bulletproof tractor, isn't it? You know, same with the old Fergies, you know. I do like them, you know. Idiots like me can work with them, that's what I say.
Yeah.
You know, they don't take a lot of like plugging a computer and all that sort of thing.
No.
Like I say, I know I'm going to get questions about why I've not painted these rims before Danny's come along, Charlie's come along, but it is because I couldn't get the paint and that's the way it is.
That was trapped there between the inner tube and the tyre.
Oh, I was just about to ask you that.
Yeah.
See, that's what you want to get rid of, don't you? You don't want that because it'll end up pinching the tyre or something around.
Well, it will eventually make its way out anyway. Yeah, it'll always find its way. Yeah, but the only problem is when it doesn't soft sitting, then you think, oh, have I pinched the inner tube?
Yeah. Well, we don't want that, do we?
No, that'd be fine.
Alright, so 24 pounds, I've got to keep the pressure at. And I think I'm perhaps in playing actually, I might even lower them a little bit more.
Yeah, you go.
Yeah, but thanks for your, as I say, I appreciate you coming along today and doing this for me.
Yeah, cool.
What are you doing here, Dan? Oh, Charlie?
Checking the pressure.
Checking the pressure? What's in your line itself?
Yeah.
Oh.
He just says, especially when like you got a big tyre, still just standing there with the trigger the whole time.
Yeah.
It's just a direct thing, and I know roughly when to check the pressure.
That's experience for you, isn't it, mate?
Yeah.
That's all about experience.
Are you going to all the player matches this year?
Well, I've been banned from one, believe it or not. Well, filming.
Yeah?
Yeah, the Romney Marsh one says they don't want me there because of the filming. So
that's the only one I can't make this year.
Yeah.
I'm going to the Wood of Kent and the East Kent, and maybe the Graves and Western one, but not too sure yet.
Yeah, well I normally do, there's three I normally do, is the Wood of Kent, which is my favourite. Romney Marsh I've done because a few of my friends go there.
Yeah.
And the North Kent one, which is again another bloke I used to have very good friends with. But you know, I appreciate, you know, people don't want me filming, but I don't normally film a lot of people.
No.
But I understand it, and I'd rather not upset people and not go, like, you know what I mean? But there is a problem this year because the ULEZ is coming in, and North Kent may come under ULEZ, so because it's around Dartford area normally. Yeah. So that's something we've got to look into, because I drive an old Land Rover.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
You know, I suppose you don't go into London that much, do you? So you're not worried about ULEZ, are you?
Well, all of our vans are new anyway, so it doesn't really affect us in that sense.
Yeah. Right, all tickety-boo there, Charlie.
Yep.
Now, obviously I'll do a separate video, I'll put them on. I won't waste your time messing about with you, but before you go, let's have a quick chat before you go.
Yes, alright.
Right, me and Danny appreciate you coming along, obviously, and you've seen what we've done today. Charlie's done a great job as usual, and his company's good. And I'll do a little thumbnail of his vehicle and his website, perhaps in your telephone number. 24 hours a day service after, mate. I do appreciate it, and
yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you for coming along at short notice.
Yeah, that's all right, any time. Whenever you need us, we're always about.
On the end of the telephone.
That's it, yeah. You can always get hold of me or Danny. You can get both our numbers on our website anyway. So. But
trouble with Danny, if it's me, he might not come out because he might put a camera in his face.
He's a bit camera shy.
He's a bit shy. Like I say, Charlie, give us your second name, Charlie.
Be sure.
Be sure, and you're based around Snodland, Maidstone area.
We literally cover anywhere from sort of East Grinstead right across to Dover.
Fantastic. So, I appreciate your time coming.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you.
Anyway, cheers for now.
No problem.